Hey, what's up, wrestling fans? I just got back from the latest Clash at the Cove. That's right, Clash at the Cove 15. 15 years of great, family-friendly, action-packed pro wrestling action. And tonight was another great night. I'm going to give you a brief recap of all the events, all the matches, and give you my opinion on them. First, I want to show you here is the flyer that was handed out, program if you will. Some of the people that were on the cover were unable to make the show. Fortunately, Andy Chain was not there. The Hammer, Greg The Hammer Valentine, the Barbarian, the Crippler Costello, Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart, Cowboy Bob Orton, and Sgt Jay Peterson. This is the Night of Legends, August 10th, 2013. Basically just a lot of sponsors in here. And of course, opening, we had a fantastic memorial to Brent Woody Woodworth, February 16th, 1962, February 23rd, 2013. If you've ever been to an IWA show, you've had to have seen Brent ref. Very nice guy. Got to meet him a couple times. Saw him ref tons of matches. Very nice guy. He was taken too soon. So very, very beautiful opening memorial remembrance for him. 10 bell salute. R.I.P. buddy. So first up, here's my ticket for Clash at the Cove. IAW Wrestling right here, general admission. Hey, I get $5 off of Bruno's Pizza. Best pizza. And there you go. And I got to meet one of my all-time favorites, Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart. And he signed it to Ryan something. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Alright. So, I'm going to give you my recap of the night. We had, I couldn't believe it, this Dice Man Ronnie Vegas. I don't know if you've heard of him, but it's the first time I got to see him. But definitely one of the bigger names in the independent scene. Yeah, is a very great, gritty wrestler. He's got from Atlantic City to Sin City. He's definitely a well-known athlete. He took on Pretty Pat Day, a local boy. A very interesting matchup. You've got an up-and-coming superstar in Pretty Pat Day taking on a gritty, established veteran, and Mr. Ronnie Vegas. Very good matchup. Ronnie, definitely, he had the majority of the match in his favor. Unfortunately, all it takes is a schoolboy roll-up, and Pretty Pat Day got that win. A lot of excitingness in this match. Give it a big thumbs up. Then we had the technician, Benji Dolly. He is definitely one of the best on the mic in IAW, probably the best. I really enjoy hearing his pipe bombs every year. He definitely put it all out there. I don't want to say what he said. You got to see the DVD for this, but definitely a lot of exciting things happened. Crippler Costello was very upset at what he said, so he came out and he said that Benji, Mr. Dolly himself, will have to take on any superstar in the IW roster in the locker room. And lo and behold, making his IW debut, we had Big Brutus Dillon. Big crowd favorite of the evening. In fact, I'd say this is probably my favorite match of the night. Huge ovation for Brutus Dillon. Nothing against Benji. He's an average-sized guy. Brutus Dillon is not. I haven't seen that many people live that are quite up to his stature. He's about 6'8", over 350 pounds. And it was a very funny, interesting matchup. Benji tried his best, but unfortunately, Brutus Dillon is just. He was just too much man for Benji to try and defeat. So Brutus Dillon got a big win and hopefully he'll be in the rotating roster for Clash at the Cove 16. Then we had a newly positive Pastor Payne taking the tag team ranks of IAW under his wing, with Cosmo taking on Crippler Costello and Cowboy Bob Orton for the tag team titles. Cowboy Bob Orton and Crippler won the titles last year, and they were able to retain. Pretty interesting matchup. I knew it. Pastor Payne, he decided that he didn't want Cosmo to keep making a few mistakes here and there. Cosmo tried his best for sure, but unfortunately, if your opponent whips you into the corner and your tag partner happens to be in the corner, happens to be on the apron, and you fall off, it isn't your tag partner's fault. It's the opponent's fault. But it happened one too many times in this matchup. Pastor Payne decided to low blow him, if you will, and he grabbed Cosmo's legs as Cosmo's going for one of his infamous high-risk maneuvers, and he kind of got the family jewels in disarray, if you know what I mean. So Crippler and Cowboy Bob Orton were able to retain their titles as Pastor Payne was going after Cosmo, beating the holy heck out of him, unfortunately. Thankfully, Cosmo's old dear friend, Sgt Jay Peterson, came out to the rescue, and he chased off Pastor Payne. These guys used to be a very popular tag team back in the day, and it was good to see them reform. If only, for tonight, to defend an old friend, an old comrade. It was very cool to see these two guys back on the good side. Then we had a brief intermission. Then we had, for the TV title, Tito Santana taking on your champion, William Studd. I love seeing Tito Santana. He's a great talent. He's been a great talent for 3 decades or more, and he was able to get the win. Big title win for him. It's great to see the title placed on his waist. This went through the distance. William Studd didn't want to drop his title for sure, but unfortunately, a little wisdom goes a long way. Wisdom tonight defeated strength. So William Studd, I'm sure you got a rematch in your contract, your clause. So I'm sure maybe next year we'll see this rematch. Then in the co-main event, we had Sgt Jay Peterson taking on the Barbarian with special guest manager for the evening, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. First of all, Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, very nice guy, like I said earlier. He gave the Barbarian a great hype up. I definitely enjoyed that. This match was a brutal match. Barbarian got the win. Good to see him again. Barbarian brought out the chair, man. He definitely took Sgt Jay to his limit. Give a lot of props to Sgt Jay. He got his respective belt. In the main event of the evening, we had Greg The Hammer Valentine, your reigning and defending IAW Heavyweight Champion, taking on the Crippler Costello. Costello, he wants that belt around his waist, and it's been over a year since he's had it. So, Greg Valentine and him, no love lost. They've main evented many a night, and this was like no other. It went everywhere. In the dugout, first base, home base, just about everywhere. I think everywhere except maybe the batting cage in the back. All over the Cove. And good, brutal match up there. Crippler Costello was able to win his title, regain it, if you will. And will this set up for next year's Clash of Cove? I'm not sure. Let me know what you think of this show. Did you have a good time with it? If you were there. If you weren't there, try and watch the show on YouTube or message IAW. I would love to see more IAW shows. I'd love to be a part of it in any way I could. I have a good time every year watching Clash at the Cove, and I give it a big thumbs up. Please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, please share this video. I really, truly appreciate it. If you have any upcoming shows you want me to talk about, please leave a comment. Thanks a lot for watching my videos, and have a great night.